know that saying that there are no dumb questions. Yes, the hell they are. Yes, they are. And one that comes to mind, because of something I recently saw, was, why do black artists only paint black people? Like, what? What are you talking about? That's like asking a white artist, why do you only paint white people? Matter of fact, does anybody ask that question? Does anybody ask that question?
The question that arises a lot is, why do you paint black people? And it's like, why not? I'm a black woman who relates to my culture best. I've had the chance to live overseas and see the Renaissance art, and the black person was always captured as a servant or behind the scenes. So I want to be able to capture our people in its essence of, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and there's nothing to hide about that.
I mean, I find the question quite disrespectful, to be quite frank. People paint what they know. People create what they know. And a black person knows a black person. A black person knows his culture, their culture, right? Now, can a black person paint somebody white? Of course. If it's part of some kind of theme or something that they're painting or creating, of course, right? But typically, we're painting from our experiences. What we know, we know. What are we painting anything else for? Except to tell a story about something that maybe we relate to. Like, that just makes absolutely no sense to me. It's such a, what's the word? A privilege, a question from privilege, entitlement, or arrogance. It's a question of arrogance. I don't think anybody questions white people, why they only paint white people, right? It could be also the same question asked as to, why do you only paint abstracts? Or why do you only paint landscapes? Or why? Because that's what the fuck I choose to paint. I think that ought to be the standard answer for anyone. That's what the fuck I choose to paint. Okay.
I paint paintings of black people. Each painting I put out is correcting a narrative of absence of something that wasn't there. And that reason was because our bodies weren't valued, neither was our image.
But one could argue and say, okay, what's really behind the question? Maybe let's play devil's advocate. Maybe the question is not ill-tainted, right? Maybe they're asking because they're wondering, do you get bored of painting the same type of people, same type of thing? I've had that question of an artist that I followed a couple years ago. I asked, don't you get bored of painting the same thing? But for me, I'm not questioning, aren't you tired of painting your race, who you are, right? I mean, to me, that's something sensitive. That when you ask that, that's like saying, oh, don't you get tired of your people? Don't you get tired of your culture? Don't you want to explore other cultures? Yeah, but I don't have to do any of my painting. I can get on a plane and go and do that, right? So I do believe questions like that, 9 times out of 10 probably comes from a white person. Let's keep it a stack, right? Because I seriously doubt someone who is from South America, definitely not from, let's say, the Caribbean, are going to ask, aren't you tired of painting black and brown people? They're just not. And to be quite frank, there are so many shades of brown, honey. You can never get bored. You can never get bored of painting brown. But because we come in an array of browns. And that's why you can never get bored. They probably get bored because it's pretty much one color. Maybe if they got a little tint of brown there from the Mediterranean, Italy or somewhere, okay. But don't do that. Don't do that. Because it sounds arrogant. It sounds entitled, like you feel like the color's not, the culture, the people are not worth being created over and over and over. Meanwhile, we're inundated left, right, and center when you go to museums, right? Where I forget the percentage. I'll probably put it in my captions what the percentage of white art we see in museums, right? how much of that percentage is even women, and how much of that percent are black people, black and brown people. Don't come to me with that nonsense. Why do you paint only brown or black people? Or get out my face. I don't even know what I would answer if somebody asked me that question, because I probably have to look at them like they stupid. Yeah, they go one of those dumb questions that, yeah, you should not ask, because what? It is a dumb question. Matter of fact, I was just thinking an even better question that they should ask is, do you ever get tired of looking at white art? That's a good question. Like, do y'all ever get tired of looking at art that's just us? Do you get tired of watching movies and shows where mainly the main character or the story revolves around us? Or for every 15, 20 movies that you flick through on Netflix or Prime, it might have like a black protagonist in one of those? Now that's a good damn question. Not if we get tired of creating black people. Not if we get tired of creating our culture. No. But better question is, do you get tired of looking at white art? Oh my God! Think about it. Do you get tired of looking at white art? Hell yeah. Yeah, I get tired of looking in books, the 100 greatest artists of all time. And you flip through it and you see not nay one black artist in there. Yeah, I get tired. And I'm sure many of my people, my culture, I'm tired of it.